Hello my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is literally my everyday go-to glam because I'm not sure I've done it on here and I don't think I've done it on Instagram for a long time either because I've kind of changed this up in the last year or so. So it is the most basic, user-friendly, easily blendable look and I do it every single day because it helps me to feel confident, put together. I feel fresh and glowy and it actually lasts really well throughout the day. I don't use powders for myself, but that is personal preference for you. But yes, this is a really quick little tutorial and insight into what I do every day and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's get straight into my day-to-day makeup. We're gonna go straight in. So today I'm gonna put on my Caia Dewy drops. These are really lightweight and easy to use day to day. And I always go in with my Caia F13 foundation brush to apply. So easy. This shade is 30N, so it's their new, more neutral tones that I've been finding work really nicely. This look honestly takes 10 minutes. I do it so quickly every day and I go to the gym and do all of my kind of day-to-day errands with this look. Just had to adapt the lighting a little bit. I've moved away from direct sunlight. So there is sunlight coming in and then I've got a little light above as well. But basically, I'm finding it, like I said in a few of my other videos, I just feel like when I leave the house nowadays, I like to have a little something going on because it makes me feel more alive. I'm going to do my brows. I'm just going to gel them into place because the lamination hasn't kind of taken as well to my brows this time round. I'm just going to use my L'Oreal brow lamination to brush the hairs back into place. So you do have to work quite quickly with this product because it sets really easily. But you also need to try and take your time with how you're working with it, just so that you can get them into the position that you want them. And I'm having a bit of trouble with my brows at the moment because I had brow lamination, but I've had a lot of regrowth in between that. So my brow lamination feels like it hasn't taken as well as usual, purely because I've got a load of hairs that are growing in and they're growing in at the normal texture. So I'm having to use the gel to like position everything back into place, if that makes sense. So without doing this, the look can be a lot quicker, but this is what kind of completes the look at the same time. So brows are put into place. So whilst they are setting, I'm just going to go into my forehead with the Caia Dewy drops. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Like, it's really hot. We've had an amazing week in England. It's been, where I live, 24 degrees, 25 degrees. I've been sat on the balcony, enjoying the sun. You can see my colour is coming back. So this shade looks still really good, but I will be bronzing it up. Go down the neck a little. So I did say it in my last video, but I really love using my Makeup by Mario liquid bronzer just to contour around the lips. This is another day-to-day must-have without wearing lip liner because it just brings out my lips. Just brings them back to life. I did say in one of my last tutorials that I've not been wearing concealer on a day-to-day, so all I do is just use the foundation brush to put the excess over my eyelids. God, my hair is cracking me up. Okay, what we need to do is bronze up the skin. Everyday bronzer is my Caia BB Stick in the shade 50W, and again using it with my Caia F06 brush. I am aware that I'm using a lot of Caia products, but it is because they are just really beautiful day-to-day products that work so easily, like they just blend so quickly. And when you want to just be like in and out or getting yourself ready really quickly in the mornings, it's perfect. So I was using my House Labs blusher every day, but that has run out. So I've gone back to a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury PEACHGASM. Very easy blush to use every day because it's not really a strong colour. Like, I don't want to look like I've literally got blusher on right now. Just a hint of colour. Bring a little flush back in. And then I go back in with that Caia bronzer just over the top. And sometimes I just blend it down so we get a nice seamless finish. I want it to almost blur into each other, and then I just go into my nose with the leftovers of that product. Just going to let everything kind of settle a little and do my eyebrows. I've already shown you this 1,000 times, but it is the MAC Pro Brow Definer. Again, these products I just can't live without every day. Just a little something to bring the face together and frame out the face. A little bit of brow brings everything back to life. Last steps of the look, a little bit of brown mascara, and I really don't do too much of this. Just one little layer through the lashes. As you know, I love this Sweet Beauty mascara. It is a comb, just a one-sided comb, which can take some getting used to, but it does really separate and make your lashes look amazing. And I do just do the top lashes. Again, just a lot easier for a day-to-day. And if you're running around and you're someone that gets the imprint from your bottom mascara, I mean, this mascara generally I don't find does that, but if you don't want that, then sometimes when it's a day-to-day and you don't want to look too overdone, you don't have to do bottom mascara. And I've always been an absolute lover of bottom mascara, but you know, when you're just kind of like wanting to whack something on, get out and look done and presentable without spending hours on your makeup, this is perfect. So I'm just going to do my beauty spots, which I always do. As per usual, I'm using Freck. That's the darker shade. I do prefer the lighter one, but they were sold out. I'm gonna finish the whole look with my Vieve Lip Dew. I think this is called Pesca. I forget the name of this every time, but it's the more corally peachy tone, and it smells amazing. All of her products smell so good. I've been finishing it at the moment with this all-nighter glow spray. It literally holds your makeup in, but still looks really dewy. Been really enjoying it. That is my finished everyday look. I know a couple of you have said on Instagram and also on YouTube if I could do my like 10-minute quick routine that I do every day, and this is it. Makes me feel more like me, makes me feel presentable, and it's so quick and easy to do. I hope you've enjoyed this and found it beneficial in some way, because I really love quick, easy videos like this, especially with day-to-day looks. I think it's actually really hard to know where to find that balance on a day-to-day, and this has just been my go-to now for the last, I would say, maybe a year. I hope you've all been enjoying the amazing weather that we've had. I really hope it stays, guys. Let's pray for a good summer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share where you can, and I will see you next time.